Clone, come on, come on, come on, come on, clone. There we go. There's the clone. Take out that tower. Like a boss. Got it done. Love this deck. I don't need to say it. You already know it. Lava Clone is everywhere. With this last tournament, they gave us the option to do it in double elixir. So I found that one of the top decks was actually a slightly different variation of the classic LavaHound clone deck that's been all over the meta recently. So guys, we're going to do some replays just to get a quick look at this deck, and then I'll go ahead and jump on into some live matches. So it's a pretty easy and straightforward deck to play. Don't get too overwhelmed by it. You're basically building up a massive beatdown push, cloning it, and decimating their towers. There's not much that they can do about it once you got the huge beatdown push going. Now, if they are running like a NATO deck, they might be able to counter you pretty well, but you don't see a whole ton of that in this particular challenge. Now, this is the double elixir challenge, but this deck, as you guys probably know from previous videos, is very viable in a lot of different game modes. It's not only for double elixir. Sure, it's great and it shines there, but that doesn't mean you can't use it in a regular match too. The reason it shines is because it's a big beatdown deck, it's relatively heavy. You've got that clone in there, which is kind of a high risk, high reward card, so if you've got twice the amount of elixir, it's not as much of a risk, but you still got that reward potential. It just works out really well in this game mode. Now, obviously, you got the LavaHound in front. That's your main tank. You have the potential to bait out their spells in this deck, because you do have the Goblin Gang and the Minions. So if you see that they have like Fireball, they might end up using their Fireball on like your, your swarm of units. If you got the Minions down behind your LavaHound, they might Fireball the Minions. Or if they've got Zap or Giant Snowball, they might use that on the Minions or the Goblin Gang, and then they don't have that light spell to go and Zap or Snowball all your cloned units. So it's more of kind of a light spell bait in a sense than like a medium spell bait, but there is an element of medium spell bait. And once you've seen them use their spell, then you know that you've got free range to use your LavaHound clone, and for that massive push to just be unstoppable. Because of course, if you clone everything and then they just snowball it or poison it or whatever, it's all going to instantly die. There's nothing that you can do about it. But if they've wasted their spell already, then you don't have to worry about it. So guys, it's pretty straightforward. You can see here, you just go for the big beatdown push in the corner with the LavaHound. Once it gets to the enemy's tower, you clone it all. You got Lumberjack, which synergizes really well with Clone. The other cards don't really have that death effect other than LavaHound, but they still work out really great in this deck regardless. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos, when I do a clone deck that I personally craft, I try to like get a bunch of cards that synergize directly with that clone, like Giant Skeleton, Lumberjack, Night Witch, Skeleton Barrel, Balloon, like all these cards that have some sort of like a death effect, so that when the clone dies, it does that same death effect as well. Now, this deck, these Lava Clone decks in general, don't seem to follow that as much. They seem to be a little bit more like, just get cards that synergize with the LavaHound itself, and then focus on the LavaHound with the clone effect. And even if you don't have a card that synergizes directly with clone, you still got 2 units from that clone. So you got a baby dragon and a flying machine and 3 minions behind your LavaHound. That's doubled now as soon as you clone it all. Now I know that they die instantly, so they can get zapped or snowballed, but it's still really high DPS. And of course, you know, you've got the Lumberjack if it dies. If the cloned Lumberjack dies, then you've got everything raged before your regular Lumberjack dies. You get 2 rages on the ground. And then of course, obviously, the most obvious one, the biggest part of this deck, is cloning the LavaHound itself, because the clone LavaHound will split into a bunch of clone pups, as you can see right here. That means LavaHound is going to die in a second now, and it splits into a bunch of clone pups, and then they've just got a whole ton, or you've got a whole ton of pups and everything on top of your opponent's king tower, and there's nothing they can do about it. So here I'm just continually shutting down his hog with the snowball and the minions, and I'm pretty much just playing defense. You do have the Goblin Gang in this deck, so it's great for countering things like P.E.K.K.A. and Prince. You don't have any sort of like a tombstone or anything, but you do have that Goblin Gang. I think that that's the main reason that you have something like that in this deck, is for more of like a swarmy ground unit, because you can't rely only on the Lumberjack as your only ground unit to counter, you know, like P.E.K.K.A.s and things like that. You need something a little bit more. Minions, kind of a similar concept, but for air. And then of course the Baby Dragon and the Flying Machine are just great support behind the LavaHound. The Baby Dragon does the job of splashing everything, making sure that your LavaHound isn't swarmed by minions or Spear Goblins or whatever, right? And then the Flying Machine staying it back, doing an insane amount of DPS and just sniping stuff from afar. And then the Clone Flying Machine, of course, also sniping things from afar, and ideally not living, or living much longer than before, because now that the clone spawns, the clone units behind the regular unit rather than to the side, then it's less likely for them to get sniped out or blown up by spells. So you got a flying machine, you got another clone one in the back there. You can see that one in that example did die, but you guys get the idea, right? So here we just got 30 seconds left. All I gotta do is either play heavy defense to make sure he doesn't connect, or keep up the pressure to make sure that he can't do anything to push in on me. So if I continually apply pressure and attack him, he's not going to be able to answer. He's not going to be able to send in his prince or anything, or his hog rider, because he's going to be too busy defending the whole time. So I know that there's only 10 seconds left at this point, so in my mind I'm just like, okay, you're fine. He's got the one tower left, there's nothing he can do. Just defend against it for the last few seconds, and you will be golden. Alright guys, that's it for our 2 replays. Let's go ahead and jump on into some live matches next. As usual guys, I'm playing here on my phone, because this is my main account that I'm using, and we're going to be spectating from my computer here. So let's give this guy a good luck. And, ooh, he opens with the Goblin Gang in the center. Okay, we're going to answer with Baby Dragon, and that should splash some of it. And then we're going to go ahead and LavaHound. I like going right, so we're going to go in the very bottom right. And he's got Valkyrie. We're going to go ahead and Flying Machine to answer that. We're going to Snowball all of that to buy me a little bit more time. He Fireball. Ooh, he missed the Flying Machine. I'll give him the Screaming Pig, or the Screaming Hog Rider for that one. Alright guys, let's send in the LavaHound. Let's send in the Baby Dragon in the back. Ooh, nice. He's going to Tornado it all. Not nice for me, but nice for him. I was thinking about cloning there, but I didn't want to waste it, and that would have been a waste because it all would have died to the splash damage from the Wizard there. So it's a good thing that I didn't use it there, actually. Wizard actually dies there, so that's good for me. Don't want to leak too much elixir here. That was a mistake. Did not mean to do that. But it is what it is. We're doing okay. Oof. Oh, man, he got me good that time. Oh, that was too bad. Okay, we're going to Lumberjack, and we're going to Giant Snowball to make sure that this Hog Rider doesn't do any damage to that tower. And then I think we're going to reload and do another LavaHound in the bottom here. We will go ahead and Flying Machine to answer that. Now he's got... I can just smell the tornado coming. I know that he's going to tornado. There it is. Yep, so he splashes it all with the tornado. And then that wizard's going to die. And then this is when we go in for the big counter push. He doesn't have the splash damage from the wizard anymore, so I can send in the minions a little bit more safely. Let's wait. No, I'm not going to clone yet. We're going to hang tight. We're going to actually use this guy here. I know unusual, but we'll use the Goblin Gang there just to buy me a little bit of time. And then we're going to go ahead and build up another LavaHound. And Flying Machine here. Snowball that. He tornadoes it all. Not that big of a deal at this point. Lumberjack. And maybe Baby Dragon in the back. And then I think at this point we're going to be able to clone everything and have a little bit more success. Yeah, let's clone the LavaHound. Got the Baby Dragon too. Got all the little lava pups. And the Baby Dragon doing work on that tower. There we go. There goes the tower. Alright, that worked out great. Had to hang tight. Be careful. Play it safe with the clone. Not waste it. Use it when the time is right. And we actually got that tower. Now he gets my tower here. I could have invested a little bit more elixir into defending there. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and hang on to it. And then go for a big counter push on the left here. Or a big beatdown push, rather, on the left here. And let's go ahead and Lumberjack just to distract all those ground units a little bit. Probably going to die to the mini P.E.K.K.A, but let's see if we can distract the mini P.E.K.K.A with the Goblin Gang. Yes, we can, just in time. He's going to tornado soon, so we're going to Flying Machine way over here. Try to get out of the tornado range. And we're going to clone the Flying Machine and the LavaHound there. And it looks like we should be doing decent. Now, I know the Baby Dragon isn't a great answer to Hog. I just needed something for a little bit of extra damage there. Alright, smelling the tornado pretty soon, so let's Lumberjack here, counter that. We're going to Goblin Gang over here to counter the mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to Flying Machine, we're going to Giant Snowball. Giant Snowball that Hog Rider, should buy me a little bit of time. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to start over with a LavaHound in the back. Flying Machine staying alive just over the river there. Taking out that Goblin Gang almost 100%, not completely though. Okay, let's Baby Dragon up here to distract that Wizard. And then we're going to Lumberjack down here to distract that Valkyrie. And now he's used this tornado, so I can put down the Flying Machine a little more safely. I can put down the Goblin Gang, counter that mini P.E.K.K.A. I can put the minions in the back. And here comes the clone. 3, 2, 1. Clone, come on, come on, come on, come on, clone. There we go. There's the clone. Take out that tower like a boss. Got it done. Love this deck. Alright guys, let's see if we can get another win or so. Okay, let's get right on into it. Let's give this guy a good luck, and let's see what he does, how he starts off with. Let's see, I'm thinking maybe Baby Dragon. I don't want a Flying Machine in the back because it can die easily to the Fireball or something. Didn't want a Lumberjack in the back, but I used the Lumberjack there to counter the Princess a little bit late. This guy's a little bit under leveled. His cards are only level 9, so do keep that in mind. So that means if I lose to him, it's going to be all the more embarrassing. Alright, Goblin Gang on defense here. Flying Machine will distract that Baby Dragon so that it doesn't all get bleed. The Goblin Gang doesn't all get bleed. And I'm just going to let all that fall. That's fine. And I'm going to go for the LavaHound in the back here. And we're going to go build up a big beatdown push here. He's got the he's got the mini P.E.K.K.A. I counter it with the Lumberjack, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to Baby Dragon in the right lane here so that it distracts that stuff in the left, but then goes to support the LavaHound in the right. Same thing with the Flying Machine. It should shoot that Hog Rider, and it's also benefiting from that rage a little bit. And then it's going to go down onto the right here. This is where we go in for the massive push. To get a little bit closer, there's this zap. Need to get all that out, and then we're going to clone now. There's the clone. There it is. Alright, that tower is as good as gone. He's already got the zap and the log out of the way. I have enough for another LavaHound here, guys. Let's put that next LavaHound down. And that is pretty much all she wrote, I think. Oh, no, not quite yet. I thought I was going to be able to take that tower there 100%. But it doesn't look like it's quite going to go down yet. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let him use that Hog Rider there. Fine with me. We're going to invest fully into offense to go for a 3-crown victory here. We're going to clone all of this, even though he's got the Princess, I don't care. We're going to clone all of it. We're going to see if we can get that extra damage there onto the tower. Baby Dragon, finish it off. Snowball does 61 damage, so not quite enough to finish it off. So let's go ahead and send in the aggressive LavaHound here. Well, let's go ahead and put down the Flying Machine here. Let's go ahead and Snowball. His Snowball +1 attack from the LavaHound should get it done. Didn't even need the Snowball. LavaHound finished it off. That was a very quick one. Really just shows you the massive beatdown push and the catch them off guard potential that this deck, this LavaHound clone archetype, has. Alright guys, let's see if we can get at least one more win, and then maybe we'll call the video. We'll give him a good luck, and then we will open with a LavaHound. I'm thinking the very bottom right, as I like to do. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, then, ooh, he's also a little bit under level, so just a heads up, might not be the most fair match. Ooh, nice. Nice Golem. I mean, nice for him, not for me. We're going to Baby Dragon. This is going to be funky, but what I'm actually trying to do is distract his Baby Dragon from attacking my Flying Machine, keeping mine alive, and using the Flying Machine and the Baby Dragon to counter the Golem there. Then we're going to use the regular minions to counter the Mega Minion, and then he zapped it, and we're going to clone everything because he used the zap, and this should wreck that tower right there. Watch it get melted here, guys. Ooh, Tornado. Nice Tornado. It's not going to go down as quickly as I had hoped. Flying Machine coming in the back there to finish up the job, snipe away at that tower. I probably leaked, yeah, 2.2 elixir there. That was terrible on my part. I was doing too much commentary, not paying enough attention to the match at hand. Alright, we're going to giant snowball this just because there's not much else that I can do, and I need to buy myself a little bit of time from that Lumberjack. Lumberjack can do an insane amount of damage to the tower if left unanswered. Alright, the LavaHound is still alive. Flying Machine behind it, Baby Dragon behind it. I don't think I'm going to need to clone this time. So we're going to just Lumberjack instead. And then I may actually need to clone. There's the Tornado. Alright, let's go ahead and clone this, get the cloned Baby Dragon, and get all the clone Lava Pups. Alright, there we go. There's that tower. It's dead. Now, he's got a lot of damage on my left tower, so I do need to be careful for that. So what I'm going to do is actually start going in push on the left here, rather than going for the 3-crown right away. We're going to go ahead and Goblin Gang to try to counter that Lumberjack a little bit there. Man, he does great work taking it out. Unfortunately for me. Alright, well, let's get another Lumberjack down. I'm going to have to answer this this Golem for sure. I don't want to let him get too much damage onto my tower, but I do want to make sure to support that LavaHound on the left there as well. So I'm going to send in the Baby Dragon. I'm going to clone it. I know it's not much clone, but again, even just the LavaHound clone can be really serious as far as damage goes. Like, it has a massive damage output potential. Ooh, nice. I did not even plan that Goblin Gang on top of the cannon cart there. That was just luck on my part. So I'm actually going opposite lane so that what he's using to defend on the left there won't be able to defend on the right as well, ideally, so my stuff on the right will be a little bit safer. This is a common strategy that I use once I have both enemy Princess Towers down. I'll be pressuring both lanes at once, because if they're investing a lot of elixir, or even just a little bit into answering one lane, then that's not there in the other lane, so they kind of have to pick and choose, and you can eventually overwhelm them. I'm on a streak. I can't stop there, guys. Alright, let's give him a good luck. Got a winning spree going here. Let's keep it up. See if we can get another one. Alright, of course I'm probably going to jinx it now that I said that. Let's open with the LavaHound in the back. And then I'm thinking probably Baby Dragon or Minions next. He uses E-Wiz all the way up there. Okay, Minions down here. What's with all these level 9s? Maybe people think that this is at tournament standard level, so they're only using... So they're using cards that are only up to level 9. I'm not totally sure, honestly. But anyway, we're going to go for a massive push here. And yeah, he does have Inferno Dragon to counter my LavaHound, but that is not a big deal, because I'm going to clone everything anyway, first of all. And secondly, the LavaHound splits into a bunch of little pups once it dies. So then you got that to tank for it. And he's got the Wizard, but I've just got such a massive push that there's nothing he can do there. And look at that Wizard getting absolutely melted by my massive push here. And I'm sending another LavaHound. I'm going to go ahead and just keep up the pressure, go for the 3-crown victory, and this will be over in a matter of seconds, guys. He sends in the Hog. That was the game right there. He invested Elixir into sending in the Hog. He can't possibly defend against what I have going. I don't even need to try anymore at the end there. That is as good as over. Man, I should keep going. I'm on a win streak here. I'll probably finish up this tournament later tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you're not sick of these LavaHound clone decks. I just wanted to cover this one because it's really relevant in the current tournament. And I know that we're going to be seeing 2x Elixir tournaments and challenges and stuff all the time, right? You know, from here on out, they come back a lot. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I know that this is a slightly different version than the other ones that I've covered. So make sure to leave the video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already and you want to learn more Clash Royale decks and check out my opinions on balance changes and things like that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good night.